episode 3 of Mirzapur season 2. I just finished watching Viklang Kota. This is the episode 3 of the second season of Mirzapur.
आप देख रहे हैं रिएक्शन चेक.
I've already done the reviews of the first season episode by episode and shared some of my analysis about the story and the characters. I'll put the link somewhere here. You can take a look at those videos. Now, the other thing about this episode is that I found it really interesting in the second season because the first two episodes were really dark, and the third episode, I think the writers went back to the writing board and said, hey, we want to make it a little bit lighter. So the episode starts with the life of Makbul. I mean, Makbul has been there for the entire season. I mean, he was in almost every episode. He's the right hand guy of Colleen, and Colleen is a don of Mirzapur, and this is the first time we see Makbul's life. Makbul's life is shown, his mother and also his nephew, Babar, who is still working with Guddu. Now, this is another story. This is the beauty of this show, that this is another subplot that is actually brewing, and we don't know where this is going to go, but they just keep it there for us to understand what exactly is going to happen between Makbul and his his nephew. So that is something I'm really looking forward to. But I would like to know more about Makbul, how Makbul lives, and what he thinks about certain things. I want to know the side of Makbul that they have not shown us yet. Let me know in the comment section if you agree, if you've seen Makbul, you're a big fan of Makbul's character, but you still don't know much about it. And the other part of this episode, where the funny side comes in, is where Colleen visits this doctor, and he tries to tell the doctor that Makbul has a problem with his with conceiving a child, so he's seeking approval, or he's seeking some sort of medicine for Makbul. यहाँ पे हमें पता है कि मकबूल का ये मसला नहीं है, डॉक्टर भी ये जानता है, और यहाँ पे बहुत ही सीरियस एक सिचुएशन है जहाँ पे इन्होंने को बहुत ज़्यादा humorous बनाने की कोशिश की, and it really worked. It was really interesting to actually watch that particular scene. I would recommend to actually watch the third episode. The first 5-10 minutes you will actually see that scene, and it's a brilliant scene to actually understand how brilliant the writing for this episode was. It was mind blowing. And the other thing that is happening, I think, in this episode is that Colleen's wife Bina is pregnant, and now she's pregnant with that other servant that she actually killed. But she goes on to tell Baoji that it's his child. So I've been talking about this plot for a very long time in these review videos, where when Colleen finds out, how is he going to react? Because I haven't seen much of Colleen's Colleen's character doing a lot of things. He's just ordering people. He has a great presence, but I would like to see him do something really bad and physical with any of his guys, so that we can feel he doesn't want to get his hands dirty. That's something that I understand, being a don, but he must feel some sort of anger. And I'm not sure, when this thing is revealed to Colleen that this is not his child, how is he actually going to react? And by the end of the episode, you sort of get a hint that where this plot is going towards, because Colleen has his own problem with his wife, Bina has her own story, Baoji is interested in some sort of his own stories. He has his own fetish that is going on. But on the other side, we see Guddu. He's actually recovering, and he visits Lala, whose son-in-law was actually killed in the wedding in the last episode of season 1, season finale. His son-in-law was killed, and he hasn't done much. He's afraid to do much. He's a businessman, and Guddu is trying to convince him that, hey, we need to take some action, otherwise things are going to go wrong here. Now, this entire subplot that you actually see, or this plot of Guddu that you actually see, is leading towards something which will define whether he takes over Mirzapur or not. Guddu is a character that has evolved, that has changed a lot. यहाँ पे इसको देखने की ज़रूरत है कि गुड्डू के कैरेक्टर के साथ राइटर्स क्या करते हैं सीज़न 3 में, या आगे अगर ये सीजन चलते रहे, कितने सीजन आएंगे, क्या इसकी एंडिंग होगी. आई थिंक जो राइटर्स हैं वो भी भरपूर मज़ा ले रहे हैं अपने टीवी शो का, देख रहे हैं कि लोग कैसे रिएक्ट करते हैं. परहैप्स ये भी वीडियो देखेंगे जो हम ये भी रिव्यू करें, for them to actually see what we think and where the story is actually heading. All the things are happening. Every character is on his own journey, and you see bits and pieces of every character that is actually going through. The father's character, the lawyer, is actually looking for a witness to make sure that somebody comes out and says something about this entire incident that has happened. And so far nobody is actually coming out to express their क्या गवाह बने. So this is law, everything is happening, and we sort of see the systems crumbling, and कानून की कोई परवाह नहीं कर रहा, कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा, कुछ भी जगह पे ठीक नहीं हो रहा. And this is where we actually get to see कि actually हो क्या रहा है इस पूरी जगह में, और इस पूरी मिर्ज़ापुर के वर्ल्ड में. बड़ा ही ज़बरदस्त एपिसोड लगा मुझे ये. विकलांग कोटा, a lot of new characters are also introduced. I would like to see what the new character of Robin, who's an investment banker or investment broker, what is he going to do in this, because it was really nice introduction of that character. Thank you so much for watching this one. I will see you in the next episode 4 review. If you haven't seen others, I would recommend to actually go to the playlist and watch other reviews as well. And if you have some of other TV shows or movies that you want me to review, you can always put them in the comment section. I love watching movies, and I love talking and sharing my thoughts and opinions with the like-minded people like yourself who is actually watching. So thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Take care. Adios.